Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So what do drivers need to know to avoid confusion with this new traffic pattern?
All right. So if you're driving on the Turnpike regularly, you've undoubtedly driven by this project in the Newton Weston area. It's one of our largest projects in the States right now. $400 million job. It's going to be improving connectivity and safety and replacing a lot of bridges throughout that entire interchange. So you've seen the progress. We're now hitting a major milestone for westbound drivers. So if you're going west on the Turnpike through this area, here's what you need to know. You need to get into your lane about a quarter mile earlier before you hit that particular interchange, because the big change that we're making is that we're opening up a portion of the new bridge that we've been building that carries the main line of the Turnpike. That causes a few different shifts to go around, but the important thing is that up until now, if you're traveling that section of the Pike, you can cheat over and jump into the turning lane at the last possible second if you're taking one of those 95 ramps. You're not going to be able to do that anymore. So the way that it's going to work is that westbound traffic that's going through and past that interchange is going to stay in the center lanes and in the left-hand travel lane, the high-speed lane, and any traffic that needs to take those ramps needs to be in the far right lane. So the ability to shift at the last second is just not going to be there. So really, we just want to warn people to be aware of that change. We're expecting to be a little bit of friction for those first couple of days, but all in all, there's no loss in capacity. I don't expect this to be any sort of major traffic jam or anything along those lines. Same amount of traffic lanes are getting through, but you do have to make that choice a little bit earlier.
Yeah, good idea to warn people. As a whole, where does this project stand? In other words, people want to know, how long are they going to be dealing with changes here and there?
Yeah, so this is going to be about the halfway point. We still have a couple of years to go, but some of those major changes that are happening are going to be happening over the next year to 18 months. So this is one of the big ones. The project's going really well so far. That bridge that a lot of the new traffic's going to be on, that's going to see some changes over the next couple of months. And what's happening is that we're expanding it even further. And eventually, when it's all said and done, you're going to have eastbound and westbound traffic for the full width of that bridge. But we have to widen that bridge out a little bit more, which is why we're making this shift right now.
All right, MassDOT Highway Administrator Jonathan Gulliver. Jonathan, thank you.